Hello everybody and welcome to BrokeN Boys. This is episode 76. I'm Mike.
I'm Colin.
And yeah, today we're going to be doing a fun little new thing with a
completely original idea.
We're doing a bracket of all 21 Pilots songs. We'll get to that in a little bit, but before we do that, I gotta know how the hell was your week, man?
Yeah, my week was fine, man. It was all right. I worked a lot. After the podcast last week, I forget what did I do. I think I watched a couple episodes of that new show on Netflix called The Sandman.
Okay.
It's based off a Neil Gaiman comic or graphic novel.
What else has Neil Gaiman done?
I don't know if you probably wouldn't know anything. He's an author. There's this show that came out last year, a couple years ago, called Good Omens. Yeah. I never watched that one, but The Sandman looked interesting to me. It's about the Sandman, so not like Marvel Sandman, but like the god Morpheus,
Morpheus.
The god of dreams. And it's I only watched the first few episodes, but it's pretty good so far. And over the weekend, I went and looked for the Bob Odenkirk autobiography.
Yes. Yeah.
Couldn't find it. But I did get my new notebook. Season 2, baby.
Hell yeah.
Season 2.
That's how we're dictating the seasons. Your notebook.
Yeah.
It's a nice one though. I like the deserty cover, I guess.
Yeah, me too. Got it at Target. It's kind of like, I guess it's Tatooine because there's two suns.
Oh yeah, there you go.
But yeah, it's nice. Feels like leather, but it's definitely not leather. And
true.
Yeah, it's season 2.
Yeah, exciting shit. You guys can't wait for what we got in store.
All new, all different cast.
We're getting recast.
It's gonna be John and Vince playing us.
Yeah. It's like that one Cat Shop episode.
Yes. You want to say the name of that?
I can't remember it off the top of my head.
But yeah, I just worked a lot. A lot of weird shit happened this week, though. Like on, I think it was Tuesday. We're just kind of. It was me, my manager, and a couple, and like that was it mostly. There was like a new person, but she left soon before this happened. This kid walks in. And he's like on the phone yelling. He's shirtless, and he's just like he's yelling about how he's gonna get picked up by the cops. He's gonna get booked. He's got like $3,500 on him.
What time was this again?
It was like 2 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if this is getting towards the later part of the night, I'd be a little like.
No, it was like 3 or so, like 3 p.m. Sun was up midday. Yeah. Just kind of weird time for this shit to be happening.
Right.
He's like yelling at the back of the store with the phone, and he grabs like a body armor or whatever the fuck, and he like pays for it, and he's like looking like he's about to cry and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then like, I don't think much of it afterwards, and then, I went outside for some reason, and my manager was behind me, and a couple cop cars pull into the gas station. I'm like, what is going on? My manager's like, what? And like, I was like, oh, it must be for that kid. And apparently he was just sitting around the corner.
Oh.
At like we have this like sidewalk in front of the store, and he like just went around the corner where like the dumpster and the shed are.
Okay, yeah.
Like by the car wash, and yeah, just there were like 5, like 4 or 5 cop cars that came. Lasted like 2 hours, my boss was being nosy, so she was out there like smoking and like listening to what was going on, and like she was like, yeah, he had drugs on him, he had bullets and a gun. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And his like sister came and she was being talked to by the cops, and she's the one that called the cops originally and told them that he had all that shit on him. But she had like apparently like scratched his chest and shit like that. Like they got into a fight or whatever, and she was 21 or 22 and he was a minor, so he was charged with all this, like, you know, he had like bullet charges and drug charges and shit like that. But she was the one that was actually arrested because she's of age, and it was like a domestic violence case. So even though he had all that shit on him, he was let go.
Jesus
without
Christ.
anything. And it was just like, it lasted a couple hours in front of the store. Everyone's coming in like, what the fuck's going on up there?
Right. Just trying to get some gas.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm just like, I'm watching just like you.
Yeah.
Like his sister came in at one point and got like a Juul and some pods. And I was like, well, just wasted $30.
I guess so, yeah.
But yeah, she was taken in, and it was a nice little. It made the couple hours go by pretty fast.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah.
And then on, what was it? Was it the next day? Yeah, it was Wednesday. We had like, they were doing work on the water lines and stuff. So like we had to keep water to a minimum. We had to like shut down the pop station. We had to like close off the bathrooms, and you know, people understandably were upset and like, you know, were like, why? I'm like, well, it's on the door. There's like 5 signs on everything that say why. But this guy comes in, pretty tall guy, wearing a MAGA hat, and he's just like, he walks over. I'm helping a customer, and he walks over to the bathroom, and I think I hear him say, "Is the bathroom closed?" And I was like, I didn't respond to him. I just like, he'll figure it out. But then I heard the door to the bathroom close, and I went, okay, so somebody can't read.
Well, he is wearing a MAGA
yeah,
hat.
right. And then I was talking to my coworker. I was like, did he just go in there? And he was like, I don't know. I was like, I think he went in there. And we walk over there, and sure enough, he's in there. So like while he's in there, I put what was in front of the door back in front of the door.
Oh, so it was like a physical thing?
Yeah.
He moved away from the door?
No, there were like 2 displays of like,
I thought it was
chips
just
and
like a
stuff.
sign on the door or something.
We put stuff in front of the door to make sure people don't go in there. And he moved it and went in.
Jesus Christ.
And then he walks out, and my coworker's like, you weren't supposed to go in there. He's like, why not? And it's like, well, they're working on the city's working on the water lines and stuff like that. Can't use a lot of water. He's like, oh. And he starts like, he goes over to the Polar Pop station about to get to get a pop, and he's like, can't get that either. And he's like, whoa. And he starts like, you know, Democrats and stuff like that, and like
them Democrats and their water lines.
Right. It's like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? And he's like walking up to the register, and I swear to fucking God, his eyes were pointing in different directions. And he goes up.
He sees everything.
Yeah, right. He sees the deep state.
He sees through everything. Real eyes.
Yeah, that's what we don't know about the MAGA supporters.
Their third eye is open.
But he and then he comes up to the register with my coworker. He's talking to my coworker, and he's like, I'm gonna get 2 of those, 2 camel blues or whatever the fuck. He's like, I buy those because they steal our jobs. I'm like, and then he's like, we're becoming minorities in our own country. And I'm like, Jesus fucking. And my coworker is black.
Oh, yeah.
So
cool.
He's just saying this shit, and my coworker's like, "Yeah, an ID on you?" He's like, "I need one." He was like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, I mean, come on, man, I'm old enough." And And we're
convincing words.
We're like, we gotta see the ID.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, okay, I'll go get out of my car. And he walks out, gets in his car, and he drives away. Right. And I'm looking at my car, I'm like, what the fuck was that? I was like, that was the Trumpiest Trumper I've ever fucking witnessed in person.
It's like the stereotype that I usually try to tell is like, you know, that's not the usual, but damn, they do exist.
Yeah, no.
Sir, where were you on January 6th?
Right when he walked in,
mm-hmm.
I was like, oh boy. Mm-hmm. I was like, I'm getting ready for it.
Yeah.
Because like I've seen plenty of people walk in with, you know, Let's Go Brandon shirts and Trump hats or whatever the fuck, but like this was the first guy that was like, boy, you are brainwashed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember when we were at the deli. I don't think you were working that day, because if so, I definitely would have talked to you about it then. Mm-hmm. But there was one guy who came in that was like kind of similar to that, but like not to the. Oh, he was kind of to the extreme, but not like to like the disrespecting personal space type stuff. Right. You know, like not being able to read and shit. Like, oh man, but man, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was fun. I was like, oh, man, I should have asked him about Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm sure he would have been talking for hours about that. Been a big week for Trumpers, by the way. Mm-hmm. He got his house in Mar-a-Lago got raided by the FBI because he had a bunch of documents that he wasn't supposed to take with him after he wasn't the president anymore, and apparently that included nuclear codes. So Trump, 2 years after he's not the president anymore, still had nuclear codes on him, which not good. Not good. So hopefully he gets put in prison. We'll see. Been a big week though.
Yeah.
Oh, and then that guy who tried to break into the FBI building in Ohio.
The fuck? I didn't hear about that one.
Yeah, that happened yesterday, I think. The dude tried to break into Ohio, and then he couldn't get in, so he drove away. But he was, like, being chased by police, and then he was, like, in a cornfield in a standoff with police. Mm-hmm. And everyone's like, so this is a Trump thing. There's no way this has nothing to do with Trump. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this country's not doing too good.
Yeah.
Hasn't been doing too good for a while.
What do you mean, Colin? It's the greatest country in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Nope. Not a thing.
Completely perfect.
But yeah, that was my week pretty much. I listened to Kids See Ghosts.
Oh, shit.
Finally.
Nice.
And all I have to say is, okay.
Yeah.
I was expecting some mind-blowing shit from all the people that were, including you, that were like, you gotta listen to it, man.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's not really anything like mind-blowing. It's just like, I think it's 5 tracks. It's just 5 really fucking good tracks.
Yeah, I just thought it was alright.
Yeah.
Don't crucify me, but I thought it was just fine. And then I also listened to Gemini Rights by Steve Lacy.
I started listening to that one.
And yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah. I liked the bedroom pop neo soul kind of vibe he's going with. Kind of feels like a Rex type thing. But yeah, I enjoyed it quite a bit, and it wasn't perfect, but it was pretty good. But how was your week, Mike?
I don't have any like stories to tell. I just got like a little recap, but yeah, I mean my week was fine. I mean I finished out band camp because I was hello. I don't even know who you are. Oh, I guess it's one of my teachers, I'm guessing. Okay, anyway, sorry, I got an email. But band camp. So I was, if you didn't watch last week's episode, I was teaching some of the clarinets over at our old high school, teaching them how to march and, like, keep an eye on the field, being a second eye for, like, drill stuff, making sure everyone's in the right place and all that. And, yeah, it was pretty good. Like, we finished on Tuesday. They all seemed to be kind of bummed, I guess, about me leaving or whatever. There was a few of them being like, are you going to be here next year? Because I don't know if I mentioned it last week, but they haven't had, like, a tech, which is what I was. They haven't had a tech for, like, 2 years. Oh. And they didn't even have, like, a section leader last year. I was like, oh, so I don't really have big shoes to fill. I But
you're the only leadership we've gotten.
Pretty much.
Please,
pretty much.
Don't leave.
And so like that was nice. And I told them, and I did mean this. I was like, if I'm in the area next year and like I'm offered it again, then yeah, I'll probably come back. It was a good experience.
Yeah, and you get paid for it.
And I get paid for it. I'm okay with marching band when I'm being paid for it. But yeah, that was good. That was a good experience. They have like some sort of performance tonight that in some ways I kind of wish I was there for, but also I need to be doing school stuff now, auditions and all that.
Yeah,
I have one in less than a week.
Boy.
The second excerpt of that audition, I can maybe have you look at it if you want, but like it is just fucked up. It's
sure it is.
So bad. Yeah, that's what a lot of my week was. Like it was doing band camp and auditioning and just coming back here, getting all my stuff. Because I was also, if you didn't watch last week's episode, I was unexpectedly home for like an extra week and a half than I thought I was going to be. Yeah. So now I'm back here. My computer was at home the whole time, but I didn't have a way to plug it in because I left all my cords here. yeah, forward thinking. Yeah, that was that. I saw on Twitter that, or I think it was on, or no, actually it was on Instagram. Cinnabon and Better Call Saul had like a little thing saying like, oh, if you download the Cinnabon app, you may get a surprise before the finale or whatever. And I was like, okay. And I downloaded the app, and like I don't think whatever they were talking about is like live yet.
Right.
But just from downloading the app, I got a rewards thing for like a free 4-count mini Cinnabon Cinnarolls or whatever, and I was like, okay. So on Wednesday, I went to our mall near us, and I got a regular Cinnabon and then that 4-count of those because I just haven't had them in a while. And if you guys have watched the show at all, there's a scene recently of like someone just eating a bunch of Cinnabons pretty much, and I'm like, damn. Those look kind of good.
Yeah.
The product placement is getting to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did that. Those were good. I got some Chinese food there as well. There was a Chinese food place at that mall that I really liked a lot, and like they
get rid of it.
It's not there anymore. It's something different now. I think it's like China Express. I think that's like a bigger brand name, I believe. Yeah, like they added that, and like they had like similar food to the other place, but I don't know, it was different. So like it was, I don't know, I was a little sad. I was like, damn, it's not as good, but it was still okay. Yeah, but yeah, that happened. Then I came back here. Just kind of been relaxing these last couple of days, though. I mean, just playing some Far Cry 4, doing a little bit of that because I wasn't able to do that for a while. And did like another music competition thing last night. The prompt was full moon, and I made like just kind of like this spooky atmosphere thing, something you hear in like, I don't know, Friday the 13th or some shit. I don't know. It was kind of cool. People seem to like it. And yeah, another thing from that happened yesterday. I don't recall if I mentioned it on the podcast. We did talk about it
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, but that vinyl that Colin, Vince, and John all pitched in to get for me for my birthday finally came, and it's been here the whole time. Whoa. But yeah, it's in a nice little sleeve here.
Why don't you pull it out for everybody?
Yeah, I will. Yeah, it's got 4 tracks on it. I don't remember which ones I chose, but I like all the tracks on my album, so I'm happy with it. But
that makes one of us.
Yeah. Huh? But yeah, it's got there's kind of a glare, but it's got the album cover like kind of printed onto it. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's super sick. I guess you haven't seen it in person, so I'll show you as
well.
Yeah.
Just touch all the ridges.
Wow, can I feel it?
Wow, I can feel honest.
Yeah. It's the first time you've ever been honest, or felt honest. I don't know.
Look, if I was honest to you, you wouldn't like me, Mike.
Yeah. If I was honest to you, we wouldn't have this podcast.
There wouldn't be a season 2.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
But yeah, no, that's super sick. Once I get a working, thank you in person. I say thank you a lot, but I mean, once I get a working turntable, I will be will be the first thing I play. It'll be super super sick.
Yeah. I was supposed to bring mine, but I completely forgot. So.
And it's okay.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
You were still worthy of the podcast, I guess. But speaking of coping mechanism, I think I need to issue out a little bit of a threat legally towards an artist that you may have heard of, Willow Smith, famous for whipping her hair back and forth. Mm-hmm. She is releasing an album in September, I believe it is, and it's called Coping Mechanism. I just find it really odd that it's happening 2 months after mine. Yeah. Had about 2 months to change the name, but she didn't.
Yeah.
So
better be careful though, because Will.
I know he'll
keep my daughter's name out your fucking mouth.
True. I mean, I may get slapped a little bit, but he may get slapped by legal. I mean, I gotta. I mean, I
Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul. I mean, I've been watching a lot of Better Call Saul.
I know how the courtroom works.
Yeah, and let me tell you. Just making a statement here, putting my foot down. If the album name doesn't get a little bit of a change, I think I got some grounds here for for a little bit of that Men in Black money, Fresh Prince money.
Yeah. After Earth money.
It's $2.
I whip my hair back and forth money.
Yeah, exactly. No, but for real, I thought that was really funny when I saw that. I was like, wow. Not even my own album can age well.
Yeah, I made an album last year. Was it called Coping Mechanism? Oh, are you Willow?
You copied Willow. What the fuck?
No. It's been the name. I had the name down for years.
She's lucky that I really like one of the songs on there so far. But
if the rest of the album isn't up to par,
then I will definitely be calling lawyers.
You're getting the book thrown.
It better be at least a decent album, or else. But yeah, that was pretty much that. I also listened to Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band by the Beatles.
Who is that?
It's a small little indie band from the UK. But sorry. Oh, it's something outside. I was like, what the fuck? I thought that was the air conditioning for a second. I was like, if you hear that, sorry. But the Beatles. The
Beatles.
I think I've tried listening to this once before in my car a while ago, but I didn't really remember it too much, and I think I was kind of half paying attention to it. But. Huh?
Sgt. Pepper.
I listened to it with good headphones last night. This was another one of those 100 greatest albums of all time thing that I'm doing on TikTok. And I just hadn't been able to get around to it. But now I did, and it was good. I really liked it. I could see this even possibly surpassing Abbey Road for me, but I'm gonna listen to it more. I just thought every single song was solid, if not really great, which is similar to how I feel about Abbey Road as well. Everything on there is also really good. So I don't know. I'll have to see, but I'll definitely be having that in my rotation from here on out. Yeah. A lot of cool stuff on there.
It's a great fucking album.
It is, yeah. It's known as one of their best. Some people do call it their best.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, that's it's completely fair. It's very, very good.
It's a classic.
But, I'm surprised you like a Beatles album. It's a hot take.
I know, yeah. I know they get so much shit nowadays from music enjoyers, from music prophets.
Yeah.
But Yeah, there was that, and then there was also a Rex single that came out called Threat, I think it was.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. What did you think of it?
I think I listened to half of it.
Oh,
and
okay.
Then, I was like, this is a dance track. It's not my thing.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. I mean,
didn't like his voice on it all that much, so.
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt about it too. I thought the production was actually kind of cool to it. Yeah. Like it was like kind of mainstream poppy production a little bit, but like it had a cool sound. Like it was like a, plucky guitars, some like cool little rhythms and stuff. Really low key, but I don't know. Yeah, I agree that Rex's vocals didn't quite work over it. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if it was the melodies or just the way he was singing or what, but just something was a little weird with it.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, it was just kind of
I figured I'd mention it.
Yeah, right.
I think that's the only... or did you have something?
There's another Panic single coming out before the album next week.
Yeah, I saw that. I heard the little teaser and like...
Sounds like a guitar.
Yeah. Well, no, the guitar like really reminded me of something, but I couldn't think of what it was. It was a pretty... I don't know. If I remember it before the single comes out, I'll mention it.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
That's coming out. Album comes out next week.
Mm-hmm. So we'll talk about that next week. We'll see if we enjoy it.
We'll see. I mean, I liked 2 of the 3 singles so far. So.
Yeah, and hated the other one.
Oh,
well, for me.
Yeah, no, it was bad.
Yeah, I've only listened to Local God once, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any new music news or anything.
Not that I can think of off the top of my head. No.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, Better Call Saul is also ending on Monday, so that will also be talked about.
Yes.
I don't think we'll get into spoilers, probably not. But I'll definitely mention it and say how much I cried my eyes out.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it, and like I was like, I'm not sure if I've ever actually watched a finale of a show like in real time. I was trying to think of like any shows that I may have done that for, and I was like, no, pretty much everything I've watched either after the fact or something like Walking Dead, where like I just fell out of it because I don't care about it anymore.
Right.
Like I've seen like I guess like back when my family used to watch like America's Got Talent when it was like an okay show, like I watched those finales I guess,
right.
But like I think a finale for a series I've never done that before.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah,
but
it's kind of interesting.
Yeah. And then we can start our whole watch through of Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad into El Camino.
I will do that, yes. But yeah, I'll do that at some point. But yeah, that'll be something. All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really have much else. Do you?
No.
Cool. So we'll get into what this episode is actually about.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a little bracket of every single 21 Pilots song.
Yes.
From all albums, and I think the singles are in here as well. Cool. This is a completely original idea, not taken from any other channel. We don't have a hive mind, towards any other YouTube channels or anything like that.
No. Chive Hind.
Yes. Yeah, so we're going to go through all the songs. We didn't repeat any of the Regional at Best songs. The Regional at Best and Vessel tracks, because if you know the 21 Pilots albums, they have repeated ones between them. Since we're more familiar with it, I think it's safe to say we're just going to view them as the Vessel versions, right? Yeah, for all of those.
And they're better on Vessel anyway.
Right, I was going to say that's a saving grace for Trees, because that would lose against everything. Yeah, Trees Regional at Best is...
If you haven't heard that, and you've heard the Vessel version, you should check out the Regional at Best just to laugh at it.
Yeah, Regional at Best.
I don't know what the fuck Tyler was thinking.
Yeah, Regional at Best car radio is also interesting. I ponder of something great. He raps kind of weird on that one, but that's and the only other one I wanted to ask: what version of Lovely are you the most familiar with? Is it the one where he has auto-tune in the chorus?
Is that the one? Is that the one on Regional at Best, or is that the?
It's on Regional at Best, but there's a version on like the Vessel bonus tracks or whatever where it was like.
I'm more familiar with the Regional at Best one.
Where it's like auto-tuned in the chorus.
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
Cool. Okay. So we will for that one we'll think of the Regional at Best.
Because I have the Vessel CD from Europe that has the Regional at Best tracks on it, but I don't remember how they sound on.
Okay, gotcha. CD, so. I think Lovely's the only one that they touched up. when it comes to those extra ones. But yeah.
All right.
Cool.
So I don't know how this is gonna.
We're just gonna kind of.
But this is our first one. We have Choker versus Not Today.
Ooh, interesting. Two not of my favorite ones by them. Choker from Skill and Icy, then Not Today.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just to state it, if we ever disagree on something, we're gonna rock paper scissors for the first one, and then after that, we'll just exchange who gets to take the pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Choker versus Not Today.
Yeah.
For me,
it's a weird one.
It is a little bit of a weird one. I think for me personally, I think I like Choker a little bit more. Not Today is one of the more forgettable ones on Blurry Face.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like it's a good song, but like it
kind of just falls into the background.
It does. Yeah. It's not really anything like super original. Doesn't really sound like anything else that they've done. Some of the lyrics in the beginning are like little, like what the fuck, the one where he's talking about like, the song sounds happy, but the lyrics are so down, like things like that. It's like a little on the nose.
It's a nice little vibe, but
yeah,
in context with the entirety of Blurry Face, it's just kind of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think I like Choker more than Not
Today.
Today.
Yeah, I like Choker a little bit more.
All
so,
right.
Cool. Choker moves on to round 2.
All right.
Cool.
Next, we have... fuck, it disappeared. We have Level of Concern Outside versus Smithereens.
So I'm guessing this means the other Level of Concern is here too?
It might be.
Okay. Level of Concern Outside is the superior version.
It is.
Versus Smithereens. Okay.
Yeah.
Probably the weakest track on Trench, in my opinion.
Definitely,
yeah. What's your thoughts on this one first? Because I have to think.
Smithereens works as a nice little love song on Trench, but in context with the album, it's just kind of, it doesn't feel like it belongs all that much.
Yeah.
Level of Concern Outside, though, bop of the quarantine era.
Yeah.
Really, like when the original version came out, we'll talk about that one when it comes to it, but I was vibing with it, but with this, when the Outside version came out on like fucking Tonight Show or whatever the hell it was,
and the few good things Jimmy Fallon has done.
Level of Concern Outside is one of their biggest bops, in my opinion.
Damn.
So
wow.
That's my pick.
Yeah. Okay. I think I would have to agree with you on that. Smithereens definitely has really cool like drumming sounds to it. I really love the sound of the drums on that track, but it does kind of fall a little bit into the background, like you said, for Not Today when it comes to Trench. And Level of Concern Outside, like I don't know, the trumpets on there, the guitar solo, the extra verse he has like in the ending that's not in the original one. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Level of Concern Outside moves on. Cool. Also, Colin has named this tier list Sloppy Toppy.
Yeah.
Figured that should be known.
Yeah. All right. This is gonna be a hard one. This one we have Bandito versus Ode to Sleep.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Ooh, these are both kind of titans.
Yeah. Opener to Vessel or one of the sleepers on Trench.
Right. True. Oh damn, this one's hard because Bandito, like one of my favorite moments in 21 Pilots in general, is like basically from the bridge, like the third verse, quote unquote, up until like that climax into that final chorus where it just kind of explodes a little bit. Like it sounds so good. It's one of the best produced parts on Trench in my opinion. But Ode to Sleep. Ode to Sleep is a classic. So many moving parts, two good like hip hop verses or rap verses, I should say. It's got tempo changes. It's got cool chords at points. I think for me personally, I think I'm leaning more towards Ode to Sleep just because Bandito, at points, the like beginning of the song can drag a little bit. Yeah. Like it's like a 5-minute song or something, and like the first couple minutes are a little repetitive. As much as I love them,
Bandito was a transcendent fucking concert moment.
Oh yeah,
along with just listening to it when it first came out, fucking amazing. but Ode to Sleep really holds a special place in my heart. So I think I do have to go with Ode to Sleep.
Yeah, I think just for consistency's sake, like Ode to Sleep probably is the more. I think it's more fully realized, I guess. Much as I love Bandito, that's a hard first round.
It is a rough one.
Yeah, I think that one would have to go to Ode to Sleep for me as well.
Ode to Sleep moves on.
Cool.
All right. This one kind of hard, but anyway, we have Shy Away versus Screen. Screen, for some reason, has always been one on Vessel and in their discography that I've always loved. I love the rap verses on it. I like the on the piano. I love it's just a really sweet little track that doesn't really get love off of Vessel, and I really love it. But Shy Away, that first track off of Scaled Nicey when that came out last year, kind of sent me into like a clicky fucking cringy clicky 21 Pilots obsessed
loser.
And I still really love Shy Away, so this one's a little hard for me, but what do you think?
This one's a little on the easy side for me.
All right.
Solely based off of Shy Away is probably one of my favorites from Scaled Nicey, and Screen, one of my least favorites, if not my least favorite from Vessel.
What?
I don't dislike Screen. I just think it's kind of okay. Yeah, I mean, I do like the piano lick as well. I mean, it's iconic. But like the whole thing as a whole, I don't really think about it too much. You know.
That's fair.
Me personally, but like Shy Away is a full goddamn bop. So
it is a bop.
For me, the answer is pretty easy. But you go with what your gut wants you to do.
I think I gotta go with Screen.
You gotta go with Screen? All right, so this is gonna be our first, gotta make sure we're in frame here. All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, so Shy Away moves on.
Right.
So the next time we do, next time we have a disagreement, Colin gets to take the pick.
Shy Away moves on.
Cool.
All right. Next one, easy one. We have Chlorine versus Doubt.
Yeah,
it's got to be Chlorine.
Yeah, I mean, Doubt, I like Doubt more than some other people do. I kind of like the vibe of the bow, 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 bow. I can see how that gets annoying, but like, I kind of like it. And the that's a cool lick. No. But it's Chlorine.
Doubt was one of my least favorites on Blurryface for a long time. It's grown on me over the years, but it's definitely not even close to Chlorine. Chlorine is so fucking good. It's probably still my favorite Trench. It's just
Chlorine as a contender for going all the way, honestly.
It does. It's such a good fucking song.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chlorine moves on.
Oh, that round's gonna be interesting. The next one.
All right, this one. Okay. We have Trees versus Heathens.
All right. So we get their first really big song on here. So if you aren't 21 Pilots fans and you're watching this, hello. But Heathens, you know that song.
What are we, some sort of Suicide Squad?
Exactly.
Yeah. Speaking of Willow Smith earlier.
Right. But yeah, Trees versus Heathens. Trees, you're lucky you're Vessel.
Yeah.
This is... I feel like for me personally... I don't know why I keep saying that, because everything I'm talking about here is me personally. But Heathens is an okay song. I like parts of it quite a bit, and I definitely have a lot of nostalgia for it, because I think it was the first thing that released from them where I was actually like a fan of the band. Like, I do remember when Blurryface released, but like I wasn't like that into the band at the time. But then Heathens came out like a year later, and I was a huge fan at that point, so I was annoying as fuck with that song. So I very vividly remember that, and I have a lot of love for it because of that reason. But Trees is also classic. I mean, it closes every single one of their concerts. It's hard to think of what the band would be without Trees, honestly. Like, it's just such an iconic part of their discography, and it's a great track. I mean, it's got good production too. Like, it's a bop. So I think Trees wins this one for me personally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I as well was just getting into 21 Pilots after Blurry Face came out. So hearing Heathens come out as their first single with me as a fan, I was like, fuck yeah, dude, this is so good. It was definitely the best part of that movie.
True.
But yeah, I love Heathens. It's also, these are both really good concert moments.
True. Heathens Live is better than Heathens Studio, in my opinion.
It is. I think Trees Live is also better than Studio version.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, Trees is just, it's such an iconic song. It's the best way to close out a concert. And it's just well, when I saw the Bandito tour, we were both at the same show. I was up in the nosebleed, so it wasn't the same experience as it was at the Aragon for the Takeover tour. But seeing it live at the Takeover tour, having the confetti shoot all over the place, having them on the drums so close, I think it does have to go to Trees.
Yeah.
I love Heathens. I'm kind of surprised it's leaving in the first round, but I think Trees wins this one.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I agree with those statements.
Yeah. All right. This one.
Jesus Christ.
Where are you going, bro?
Spoilers. They're going to read the entire thing.
Oh, no. All right. We have two pretty big radio hits with... Oh, fuck me, dude. With House of Gold versus Stressed Out.
All right. Yeah, so like probably one of their first radio hits. Holding On to You might be their first versus their biggest one.
Yeah. They won a Grammy for Stressed Out, and they got chopped in half for House of Gold.
That's true. Yeah. You know, I've been seeing some hate for House of Gold recently, and I don't quite understand it. I kind of like House of Gold a lot. I think the melody on it is really good. I think the lyrics are sweet as well. You know, it's a song for his mom.
Yeah.
Stressed Out. I mean, it's such a big song. It's hard to like try and just fairly think about it.
Yeah.
I do like Stressed Out. It's I don't know. It's what made the band. I mean, they probably would still be making music because they were popular before that.
I think they'd still definitely be making music, but they wouldn't be nearly as big as that.
Right. Yeah. They really shot them to skyrocketed them. What the fuck? It really skyrocketed them. Man, this one's a little weird because I feel like I have different feelings for both the songs.
No, yeah,
what do you think?
I like House of Gold. I think it's very sweet, like you said. It's a nice song on Vessel, but Stressed Out was the first ever song I heard by them, and while it was overplayed, and people kind of loathe it at this point, I still think it's a better song overall than House of Gold. I like House of Gold. A great song. I really enjoy it every time it comes on, but it is one that I will skip.
Damn.
If it comes on, I do. Yeah. Like, it doesn't have that same staying power as other 21 Pilots songs, especially their radio hits. But yeah, I just Stressed Out. I was a little sick of it a few years ago, but as time has gone on, I enjoy it a lot whenever it comes on. So Stressed Out's my pick.
Okay.
But, go with your heart.
I know. I love House of Gold. I really do. I think it gets overhated.
Yeah.
But I think I am slightly leaning towards Stressed Out on this one. Just like, because like you said, I think it is just overall a better song. Like, it's got better parts to it. I mean, it's iconic, I guess, in their stuff, whether you like it or not. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Stressed Out.
Stressed Out moves on.
I'm sorry, House of Gold.
And now Tyler's mom dies.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what you did.
This is the easiest round yet. Yeah. We have Jumpsuit versus Saturday, and it's Jumpsuit.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you guys remember my thoughts on Saturday. I've warmed up towards it a little bit, but I'm still not huge on the song. I still
very fair.
Think it's kind of weird for them to make a Maroon 5 song.
Yeah.
But Jumpsuit, I mean, it's fucking Jumpsuit.
Yeah,
it's
Jumpsuit's
iconic.
Another one that has a very good chance of winning this whole thing.
Yeah.
Such an amazing way to start an album.
Even though I've been a fan for like I don't know, 3 or 4 years by that point when Jumpsuit came out. Like, I have nostalgia probably the hardest for that song. Just because of the whole rollout that came along with that and Nico and the Niners. And that music video was fucking beautiful. Yeah. It's just an overall huge package.
It is one of their best songs. It is so fucking good.
Yeah.
So Jumpsuit,
easily.
On handily.
Yeah.
All right.
This might be a long one.
This is going to be a long one.
But
fuck, go away. All right. Next one.
All right.
Fake You Out versus Holding On To You.
Okay.
This one's easy for me.
This one's pretty easy for me as well.
Because Fake You Out is one of my least favorite on Vessel.
I agree.
So,
yeah.
And Holding On To You is one of my favorite songs by them in general. So, yeah, Holding On To You.
Yeah, I'm pretty much in the same place as you. Like, Fake You Out, I think it's fine. I grew more... Or no, that was Semi-Automatic when I did a piano cover of it. Yeah, I get those two mixed up so much, Semi-Automatic and Fake You Out. But, yeah, Fake You Out, it's good, but it definitely is not Holding On To You.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Holding On To You.
Yep.
Fuck.
Holding On To You is a classic. Like I said, that's probably the first big hit song, I would say. I think that was bigger, the biggest one on there.
Yeah, I think so. Next one, we have Polarize versus Bounce Man.
This is the opposite of the Chlorine versus, what did it go up against?
What was it?
I don't remember.
It was Chlorine versus Doubt.
Oh, wait, no. What was the hard round that we did?
It was Bandito versus
Oh, yeah, this is the opposite of Bandito versus Ode to Sleep.
Yeah. Polarize was another one of my kind of tracks on Blurry Face for a while, but it's definitely grown on me a lot over the years. Bounce Man, not great.
Yeah, I mean, to be completely honest, I'm thinking about it right now. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be losing a tie here, but it's okay. Bounce Man, I like parts of Bounce Man. I think it has a cool vibe to it, honestly. It's kind of... The chorus isn't the greatest thing in the world. It's a little too sing-songy for its own good. Mm-hmm. But the whole, on the run, from the law thing with his friend or whatever, the melody and the verses and stuff is really nice. The chords are cool at points. And for Polarize, me personally, I've never really liked Polarize. It's probably one of my least favorites of their songs just in general. Mm-hmm. But then again, Bounce Man probably is down there too. But I don't know, the whole, help me polarize. I don't like the way he, sings that. And that's, the main hook of the song. So I think for me personally, honestly, I'd probably go with Bounce Man. And,
I see
you
where
go
you're
with
coming
your...
from.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, Bounce Man... It just, I don't know, it kind of falls into the background like Smithereens or, what was the other one? No. The one that fell into the background earlier, not today.
Yeah.
It's at the, Bounce Man is right before No Chances.
Right.
So it really fucking takes away from the whole feel. But I don't know, Polarize, I kind of like the way he sings it. Okay. I like the way it sounds.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Polarize.
Okay. Yep. So, you get to win this one. I
pussy.
do like. Yeah, Bounce Man. I think it's a little overhated, me personally, but I mean, I definitely see why people don't like it.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Kitchen Sink versus Misbeliever. Oh, Misbeliever. Off of their self-titled album.
I may have a controversial opinion on this one.
Oh,
Kitchen Sink, a lot of people love that as that's the fan favorite song, I would say, especially from regional. Mm-hmm. It's the fan favorite along with Forest. Oh my god, those are the really, really good songs from there. And Kitchen Sink is a really good song. I do like it. Yeah. But honestly, Almost Believer is one of my favorites from Self-Titled. And I love the Self-Titled album. I really love the way he sings on that track. I really love the lyrics. It sounds kind of like a Christmas song, sure, but I don't know, it's really relaxing. It's one of his best vocal performances on that album for sure. And I don't know, I have a lot of love for Oh Misbeliever, and I think Kitchen Sink is really good. Like it has a cool like outro to it, and I don't know. There's just parts of it that kind of hold it back. It's a little long as well for Kitchen Sink. My vote goes to Oh Miss Believer, but you can.
Yeah, I mean, look, I love that Zach, Tyler's brother's on it. He does a really good verse on it.
Mm-hmm.
It is a little long, but I really do love the drippy faucet kind of thing they got going on at the beginning of that song a lot. It kind of goes through the whole track, I mean. But yeah, Oh Miss Believer is definitely one of my favorites on the self-titled as well.
Yeah.
It's definitely Christmassy, but his singing's really good. I like the atmosphere. But yeah, I think I'm going to go with Oh Miss Believer as well.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Miss Believer moves
I'm
on.
glad, because that's one of my favorites. I was thinking about that one prior to us even doing this episode. I was like, damn, I'm going to try and fight for that one.
Okay. Next we have, is that right? Yes. Morph versus Guns for Hands.
Okay.
Which is a two heavy hitters off of Trench and Vessel.
This is a little bit of an easy one for me, but
yeah. Look, I love Guns for Hands. It's one of my favorites on Vessel. It's up there with my favorite tracks by them. But Morph hits fucking different, dude. It is so fucking good. And I wish it had been a single a little bit, but I'm kind of glad it wasn't, because hearing that for the first time in context with the album.
It's the first new song on Trench,
magical experience. Amazing fucking song. I love it so much. So my vote's on Morph. So
yeah, Guns for Hands, I don't love it as much as like a lot of other people do, but I do think it's a really good song. Then like they've had fun concert moments with it too. It's got kind of a classic status, I think, a little bit with 21 Pilots fans, but Morph, in my opinion, is one of their best like songs, period. Like I think everything is really good on that track. The production's really good, the singing is really good, the lyrics are really good. I love the lyrics on that track. Tyler's rapping is so great. It's got a Josh Dunn shout out at the end of it. Like, how much more can you have in one song? And like for me, Morph is a really heavy hitter for me.
No, for sure. That also has legs to win.
Yeah, all the ones that we say have legs to win are from Trench at the moment.
And they're all on the same side.
I know.
So it's gonna be a rough.
That's gonna be rough. Yeah.
But yeah, Morph moves on for sure.
Yeah.
Next one we have Lovely versus Semi-Automatic.
Two of their songs that are actually kind of ADHD a little bit. They go through a lot of different phases, both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have strong feelings on either of these songs.
I don't really either.
I kind of they're both kind of mid for me. So
yeah,
Semi-Automatic has grown on me over the years. Wasn't my favorite. I've said that for a few songs here.
Yeah,
but it wasn't my favorite, but it's grown on me a bit over the years. And Lovely, I don't have a real connection with.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'll go with Semi-Automatic. But I don't know how you're feeling.
I like Lovely a lot. I really do. I think I especially like the Vessel version, but if we're doing the regional best version with the auto-tune, it definitely brings it down a little bit. But I do like the amount of layers that are in that song. But Semi-Automatic, I'm a little so-so on as well, though. So, I mean, I'm cool with going Semi-Automatic on this one.
All right,
oh, that's going to be really hard around that one.
Moves on. All right, next one. We got two brothers here.
Ooh.
We got Fairly Local versus Ride. Both radio songs. But
whoa. Fairly Local will never be on the radio.
Oh, I'm sorry. But it was, Tyler.
Yeah.
So you're a fucking liar.
Yo.
Yeah, kind of an easy one for me.
Yeah, it's an easy one.
I don't know if it's easy in the same way. I love Ride. So I'm going to go with Ride.
Oh, yeah. No, I love Ride, too.
Okay.
Yeah. No, Fairly Local, I think it has some cool moments. Like, I think the outro of it is actually really nice.
Yeah.
It has a cool chord progression to it, too, which, like, not all of their stuff does. But, like, it's kind of mid.
Yeah.
It's definitely shrunk on me a lot from when I first listened to it.
I do love the part at the end where Blurryface is rapping the whatever.
Yeah. I think it's like halfway through, but
oh.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I like when it's in the concert at the end of.
Oh,
a song.
right, yeah.
That's a really good part.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ride takes this one.
Yeah, it's Ride.
Ride takes a ride.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's big.
Well, we've gone through all the big hits now. What are the?
That's the end of the bracket.
Yeah. Ride, Stressed Out, and Heathens. I mean, that's all to know.
Yeah. Okay. This is easy fucking one.
Oh my god.
Isle of Flightless Birds versus Never Take It.
Yeah, Isle of Flightless Birds, another one of the best songs on self-titled. It's honestly a really unique song for them, especially with the like prolonged ambient outro almost. And then Never Take It, which is probably one of the most uncanny 21 Pilots songs to me. Like I really liked it when it first came out, but it I don't know.
I like that they tried different things.
Me too. I feel like it didn't land that well with this one. Yeah.
When it came out and Brad listened to it, he was like, "This is an anti-masker anthem,"
and it has been used for that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
don't think that's what they were going for.
No, no.
But yeah, Isle takes this.
Yeah,
so easily.
Yeah, if you don't want to write the whole thing, you can just put Isle. But yeah, Isle of Flightless Birds, great outro.
Yeah, no, really fucking great song. Okay, 2 piano songs here.
Pretty much.
Truce versus Implicit Demand for Proof.
For me, this is really easy.
Yeah,
I have a really strong emotional connection to Truce, even if I recognize, it's not like the greatest song ever by them. I love that song a lot, but I think I legitimately do like it better than Implicit, as much as I think the opening to Implicit is like really good. I think it's a really strong album opener. People would probably disagree with me on that one, but like Truce, it's hard to go against Truce.
No, yeah, Implicit puts me to sleep. And I like Truce a lot.
Yeah.
So Truce moves on easily here.
Yeah, I have love for self-titled, so.
All right. And that is that side for the first round done.
Half of the first round. Woo!
All right. Next one we have Addict with a Pen versus. Where is it? Addict with a Pen versus.
The Outside.
The Outside.
This is a weird one.
It is a weird one.
How do I compare this in my head?
Right. Yeah, I use the wheel app we use for the artist analysis to like have all these be random.
Damn, how long did that take?
Oh, pretty long time.
Yeah. Damn. Well,
like,
thank you, Colin, for doing this.
But yeah, when this one came out, I was like, huh.
Yeah. Adequate versus The Outside.
Yeah. Like, I like Addict with a Pen a lot. It's one of my favorites off of Self-Titled.
Yeah.
And The Outside's one of my favorites off of Skilled and Icy.
It's weird. I feel like I like both of them the same, but like for very different reasons.
Yeah.
Wow, this is a weird one.
It is.
Okay. I think I'm going to base this off of which one I would rather listen to right now. I think it's how my thought process is going to go with this one. Addict with a Pen, I think, is really strong lyrically. I really love the imagery, especially in the rap verse of like trying to keep water in your hand, but it keeps dripping down.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool. I think it's a very emotional song on Self-Titled, and it has a lot of love from the fan base. But The Outside, The Outside is like completely different. It's got a good, nice beat to it. It's really vibey, really summery. Damn. Okay, wait. Now that I described Addict with a Pen, I think my heart is slightly leaning towards Addict because I do like The Outside quite a bit. I don't feel like it's at the love level. Yeah. Neither is Addict for me, but I do love the lyrics on Addict, so I feel like that slightly gives it the edge for me.
No, I do love the lyrics on Addict, but there are a couple shaky singing parts.
Yeah.
But that's par for the course. It was an early project.
Right.
But the Outside is so fun. It's such a nice vibe. Really good concert moment.
Yeah.
Really good part in the live stream. The music video is really good for it. I don't know, man.
This is the weirdest one.
It is
far.
so weird.
Yeah.
But man, this is a weird and kind of hard one for me.
Yeah, do you kind of feel the same as I do? Where it's like it's like
I love them both for very different fucking reasons.
But it's like at like the same level of love.
It is.
Yeah.
It's not like they're not my favorite 21 Pilots tracks, but they're definitely like
they're both like really solid.
Yeah.
For very different reasons. So that's what makes it hard.
Yeah, man, fuck, dude. I think I'm gonna go with The Outside.
Okay. But, did I win the last one, or did you win the last? Shit, we should probably keep track of that. What was the last
it
one we
was,
disagreed on?
I think it was Polaris versus Bounce Man. So I think you
it's
win this time.
Okay, gotcha.
So Attic moves on.
So Attic moves on.
Cool. Attic moves on.
Yeah, that's
very
strange.
Weird one. We got two. All right. We got Tearing My Heart versus Formidable. Easy one.
Yeah, really easy for me.
Yeah, Tearing My Heart.
Yeah.
Formidable, worst track off of Skeleton IC.
I agree. It's very forgettable. That's how I honestly remember it.
Formidable to me.
It is forgettable to me, yeah.
Yeah, Tearing My Heart is just a really good love song.
Yeah. It's a fun track. I like it.
Yeah.
It's kind of a TikTok hit, too.
It is. Yeah.
And Formidable sounds like transition music in a Friends episode.
Yes,
so
it does.
Yeah, not a big fan of it.
Yeah, Tearing My Heart takes this easily.
Yeah.
I'm just going to tear.
Yeah, there's nothing else called tear.
All right. Next we have A Car, A Torch, A Death versus Nico and the Niners.
Oh. Okay.
Easy.
Another pretty easy one. I do like A Car, A Torch, A Death, but it definitely goes on way longer than it should. It's a little repetitive. Nico and the Niners is a fucking banger.
It is a fucking banger.
It's kind of, actually, I would argue maybe this is like the sleeper hit on Trench. Like I honestly forget it's on Trench a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I always forget it, but then the second it comes on, I'm like, oh fuck yeah. Yeah. It's so fun. I don't know why I always forget it's there. It's so strange because usually that means it's like bad or something, but it's not. It's really good.
I think it being released exactly the same day as Jumpsuit kind of did it.
Maybe it just kind of like overshadows
because Jumpsuit is so fucking good, but Nico is just below it.
Yeah, Nico is like it's like the tier below. It's really good.
It is so fucking good.
So easily Nico
takes this one easy.
Just call it Nico. Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Next we have Level of Concern versus Car Radio. Level of Concern inside.
The inside version. The Bo Burnham version.
Yes. Yeah, what do you think?
For me, this one's pretty easy. You said Stressed Out was your first 21 Pilots song. For me, it was Car Radio. I was told by a lot of people, or a few different people, to listen to Car Radio, and I really enjoyed it. I really love the lyrics on this track. I like the sound of it a lot, too. I know some people don't.
Yeah.
Find it kind of cringe.
Brad.
But at Brad, yeah. No, I think Car Radio is genuinely a great track from them, and like one of my favorites is another great concert moment. And Level of Concern, it's good.
Yeah.
Like I still it's like it's a good track. I'm glad that it came out. And the outside version is superior.
Yeah.
But like Level of Concern is good, but like I'd way rather listen to Car Radio.
Right.
So
no, yeah. Like
for me, it's
the outside version of Level of Concern is so many leagues ahead of the original version.
Yeah.
That it's kind of just like, why didn't they just do the outside version as the?
They probably have more. I mean, like.
Version?
What I'm guessing happened. It's Level of Concern. It was like the first it was one of the first songs like from a popular band that actually referenced quarantine and COVID and stuff like that. I'm guessing it may have been kind of rushed a little bit, slightly. I mean, it's a good song and you can't tell that it's rushed.
No,
but like you can tell that there was more ideas for it the more that they like went on, like with the outside version. And I think they keep that like extra verse in it nowadays too when singing it live.
They do, for sure,
because it's really good.
It is. Yeah,
but
no, Car Radio is just, it's such an iconic song by them. It's an iconic concert moment. It's just, look at it. Level of Concern, good song, not as good as the outside version. It's got to be Car Radio.
Yeah.
So Car Radio.
I think for me personally, it would probably beat the outside version as well, but it sounds like
see.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they'll be on the same side of the bracket.
Yeah, no, I don't
but
think so.
yeah.
Next we have Don't Disappear on Me, Bitch. The Judge versus Hometown.
Interesting.
Interesting one. Both Blurry Face songs. Both kind of like middle of the list, blurry face songs.
Yeah.
It's kind of easy for me, but at the same time, it's kind of like I could go either way.
Yeah. I could kind of go either way as well on this one. I think for me personally, I like The Judge a lot. It has a really strong chorus. It's iconic. I mean, another Josh Dunn shout out on it.
Yeah.
A little more hidden that time. But it's got some cool moments to it. And Hometown's kind of the same way. It has like cool moments and all that. But I wouldn't really say I love either song. I think they both have issues. I personally think I like Hometown a little bit more though. I like the vibiness of it. Okay. I like how spatial it is. I do kind of like the, I guess, somewhat dance EDM thing it has going for it. I don't know. I like it.
I think I'm gonna go to The Judge this one.
Okay, so that's fair. So I think that one's you this time. So
yeah.
The Judge.
The Judge moves up. Why the fuck is it big again?
Me when your mom went.
Don't say it.
Yeah, that's fair though. I could really go either way on either of those ones.
The Judge. All right. Next we have 2 self-titled songs here. We have "Friend Please" versus "Air Catcher." A little weird one.
A little bit. So, as the self-titled residents, in this podcast, there's a version of Air Catcher that I think actually is better than the one on self-titled. It's not completely better. It's kind of produced a little weird, but it gets rid of that auto-tune part at the end, and he's actually singing passionately, and it sounds fucking amazing at the end there. But with that auto-tune part at the end on the, the studio version of it, it kind of does bring it down. It's a weird thing. I like Air Catcher quite a bit, but "Friend Please" has a strong message to it and has a pretty decent instrumental to it for most of it as well. I think it sounds pretty good. So for me, it personally would be "Friend Please."
Yeah. No, I agree. "Friend Please" is a very heavy song.
Yeah,
has a good message to it. And "Air Catcher," I do like it quite a bit as well. And I think I've heard that other version. I think you've sent it to me.
I probably have, yeah.
And I do like that version quite a bit more. So yeah, I'm gonna go with "Friend Please" as well.
Yeah. Air Catcher's one of those ones that, like, if they were to like redo it or something like that, it would be really good. But yeah, in its current state, "Friend Please" definitely.
All right. Next we have 2.
Oh damn.
Versus The Hype.
Damn, you're really reaching there.
Yeah.
We're going into old singles. I think 2 is really cool. It has definitely their best chord progression. I mean, as a chord nerd, it sounds really cool. It's really creative. It's like, I don't remember how long it is, but it's basically like an ambient track almost. It's kind of hauntingly beautiful. It's got a vibe. But this is The Hype.
For sure. Yeah, 2 is one that I just remembered when making this. I was like, I can put 2 on there.
Yeah.
It was either this one or "It's Time to Say Goodbye."
I'm glad you chose this one.
Yeah. But yeah, 2 is cool. But The Hype, after the emotional fucking disaster, the
emotional hit,
destruction of Neon Gravestones. Yeah, it much needed after that, and I think it's definitely got to go to The Hype.
Yeah, The Hype is. I mean, we'll get to it once we do other ones, but The Hype is probably a little lower on my list of Trench, but it's not. It's better than 2.
No, for sure. All right, next we have "My Blood" versus "Christmas Saves the Year."
Oh damn! What could it be?
Yeah.
I will say I like the bass on both of these tracks.
Yeah, "Christmas Saves the Year" was a very surprising thing when it came out.
Yeah.
I think they we're never doing a Christmas song, but then they did it. It was after the fucking Fortnite live stream where Tyler had to apologize for being insensitive.
Yeah. What a wild live stream.
It was. Yeah, we found out they were both in the same house working on
biggest
an album.
plot twist of the year.
Yeah. At the end of 2020, it was just like, yeah, "Christmas Saves the Year," a very sweet Christmas track, but it's a Christmas track, and you can only listen to it at one point in the year.
Yeah, I'm not listening to that, right now.
"My Blood," though, fucking banger. It's so fun. I love that song.
Yeah, My Blood is definitely a highlight on Trench. I mean,
Yeah.
that bass line is so fucking dirty. It's
Yeah,
so good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's My Blood.
My blood.
My blood. Yeah. So good.
All right. Next we have Neon Gravestones versus Be Concerned.
Oh, fucking hell. This is like the easiest one of the day for me.
Yeah. It's Be Concerned. No. I'm just
I will say there is like I do like some of the lyrics in Be Concerned quite a bit. As like someone who was a struggling Christian at one point, there are some cool lyrics on Be Concerned. But goddamn, that song is not. That's like maybe at the bottom of their list for me personally.
Honestly.
And Neon Gravestones is really fucking good.
It's so fucking
it
good.
also has great lyrics, but everything else is also great about it.
Yeah,
so.
no, fucking Neon Gravestones takes this one easily.
Yeah, that is the easiest one of the day for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Next we have fucking god damn it. We have where'd it go?
God damn.
Yeah, we have a lot. Leave the City versus Pet Cheetah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
These come right after each other, don't they? Or no. It's Pet Cheetah, then Legend, then Leave the City.
Yeah.
This is interesting.
It is.
Banger versus emotional closer. For me personally, I think that Leave the City is a good closing track, but I think it could have been done like slightly better. Like the whole like ending of the track, the whole last verse is great. I like the lyrics quite a bit as well. I don't love the sound of it throughout the entire thing though. But Pet Cheetah is like legitimately like an experimental track from them, and like it bangs fucking hard, especially like the ending portion.
So good.
And the chorus is great too. I like Leave the City quite a bit, but for me this one's Pet Cheetah pretty solidly.
For sure.
Yeah.
Leave the City, really pretty closer. Things could have been done differently, but yeah, no, the concert moment for both of these were very, very good.
That's true.
Leave the City, he was like listening to everybody sing while he was just on the ground, kind of just asking for louder. It was very emotional.
Yeah.
But Pet Cheetah, the fucking sky bridge came down. He was walking across it like all crazy. It was so fucking fun. Pet Cheetah, banger, sleeper on Trench.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it to be good when it first.
Oh
when
yeah.
the name dropped. We've talked about it on here before. I was just kind of like, Pet Cheetah.
You're like, what the fuck is that name? And then I sent him a text. Like, this was like when the track list was first revealed. I was like, you're probably insulting the banger of the year right now. Then I sent him that message again when the album actually dropped.
It's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Pet Cheetah wins this one.
Yeah.
Pet Cheetah.
Leave the City is a really good song.
Yeah.
I want to highlight that.
No, it is
again.
so good.
The whole like, in time I will leave the city. That's a great section.
It is so pretty. Next we have Clear versus The Run and Go.
Damn. I mean, neither are tracks I think about all too much.
No.
And The Run and Go probably wouldn't win against a lot of other things on this list. For me personally, it probably would be that one. Clear, I think, has cool moments, but it's really forgettable.
Yeah. I had to remind myself what Clear sounded like last night.
Yeah.
And The Run and Go, that do,
Yeah.
It's very fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, The Run and Go takes this one for me as well.
Yep.
The runs.
The runs.
The Run and Go. All right, next we have Cancer versus Legend.
Damn. 2 songs about death.
Yep. One's a cover.
Yep.
One's just extremely sad.
Yeah. This one's really easy for me. I like Cancer quite a bit. Some people like really hate that track. I like it. I don't like what they did with the I will not kiss you, like making it like a weird chorus. I don't really like that about it. If that didn't exist, maybe it would stand a little bit of a chance, but Legend it's so good. For me, it's really clearly Legend.
Yeah. When the Cancer cover came out, I was so excited for it. I was like, this is going to be so fucking good. But then it was just so weird and so out of left field what they did to it that I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't like it for a pretty long time. It's definitely grown on me quite a bit over the years, but it's nowhere near the original song.
Oh yeah.
And Legend is it's a personal song for Tyler. It's so well done, and that last lyric always fucking hits me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a great one.
So yeah, Legend moves on here.
Yeah. Yep, pretty easily. I will say though, in support of Cancer, I think the visualization.
You support Cancer?
Yeah, I think Cancer is a good thing for this. No, in support of the song "Cancer" by 21 Pilots, I think the visualization that they have for that track is actually really cool. I really like that visual, but
for sure,
that's my favorite part of it.
All right, next we have Ruby versus Trapdoor.
Ooh, this one's actually really hard for me. I got to be honest.
I love Trapdoor a lot.
I love Trapdoor a lot too, but Ruby is probably the strongest song on Regional at best. Like original for me personally. Oh man, I need to fucking stop saying that.
I'm gonna go with Trapdoor, but I'll let you go through your emotions here.
I need to sort some things out internally here.
Yeah, I think you win a tie or a.
Do I? Oh yeah, because the last one was the really close one. Man, Ruby has really great lyrics. Definitely like the best vocal performance on Regional at best, in my opinion. I really love the part where it goes like slow and ambient for a second, and then like it also just kind of explodes with the "You're an angel." Like, I really like that. But Trapdoor is also one of my favorites from Self-Titled, which is one of my favorite albums from them. Yeah. Oh, fuck. I really hate to see it go so early, but, like, I think I have to go Trapdoor here. Ruby, I really would have fought for if it hadn't been Trapdoor.
I do agree that Trapdoor, or Ruby, is a really, really good track.
Yeah.
But Trapdoor, I love his saying on it.
Oh, yeah.
I love how it sounds.
It's one of the best sounding songs on Self-Titled.
And I love the lyrics.
Yeah.
So,
it's...
What the fuck, man?
Yeah, that was really hard for me.
Yeah.
Ruby, I love you.
If you're out there.
If you're out there, Ruby.
All right, Trapdoor moves on. All right, next we have Goner versus Forest. Really?
A little bit. A little bit.
Nah, dude.
I like Forest quite a bit.
Forest is good, but come on, Goner.
Goner has a fantastic ending. Oh, it has a cool time signature switch. I can't say that about very many 21 Pilots songs. Oh, damn. It's Forest is kind of classic, though.
It's classic, but Goner? Powerful.
It is. But I need your help to take him out. I don't know.
Fair. The Forest is a little cringy, too.
True. Yeah, it's Goner. For me, not by much. Not by much for me.
Man, I get it. Like, Forest is a classic song. It's one of those ones that everyone's like puts behind the reason why they should put out Regional at best still. But I don't know. Goner is a really good closing track. I love his screaming on it. That's pretty much the reason it wins for me.
Yeah, the ending of the track is fantastic.
It's so fucking good, and it's such a juxtaposition to Leave the City in the next album.
Right.
That it's just, I don't know, man. I love it so much. But yeah, Goner moves on. All right, Brad's doing another stream.
Holy shit, this is
gonna be a long
really
one.
Fucking long episode.
We can start moving a little faster.
Yeah.
Before you start your day versus Taxi Cab, it's Taxi Cab.
Yeah, it's Taxi Cab. I mean, before you start your day, I really love the piano on that track. I actually love that. I love playing that song on piano more than I like listening to it.
Yeah. Before you start your day is a very weak track for me. But Taxi Cab is a classic.
Taxi Cab is really good.
Taxi Cab. Redecorate versus Pantaloon, it's Redecorate easily.
Yeah.
Pantaloon sucks.
Pantaloon's a really weird track on Self-Titled. It's definitely Redecorate. Yeah.
Redecorate.
I don't think Pantaloon would have won against much.
No, it wouldn't have. All right, next.
We're on round two. Round two, but there's also new songs here.
Yes. Message Man versus Choker. Easy
Once again, Choker's going up against another song that, like, I don't know.
You don't like Message Man? Or you
I
don't,
like.
you
I
don't
no,
like
I
it
like.
as much as other songs?
I don't like it as much as others. I think some parts of it definitely shrunk on me, but it has a really good beat to it, though. It's probably Message Man for me personally.
I love Message Man a lot.
Okay.
Message. All right.
Well, we'll definitely, like, we don't have to, like, speed through these, but once we start getting, like, repeats, then we can...
Okay, March to the Sea versus Ode to Sleep.
Ode to Sleep pretty easily. I like the lyrics a lot to March to the Sea. I think it has cool production moments to it, too, but Ode to Sleep is... Yeah.
For sure. Okay, this is a little tougher for you, I'm sure. Anathema versus Chlorine.
This is tough in the sense of suppressing my inner 15-year-old self. Anathema at one point would have been my favorite song by them.
Yeah, I remember.
And my favorite song, like, period.
Mm-hmm.
But when I listen to it nowadays, the production is not great, especially when the electronics start coming in. It's really distracting.
Yeah.
If they were to touch up this song, oh my fucking god, like
you wouldn't like to see the person you would become.
Yeah, I would be a different man. For better or for worse, who knows? But yeah, right. Chlorine, once again, it's such a powerhouse.
Yeah, it is.
It's gotta be Chlorine.
It's gotta be Chlorine, bro.
Also, the titles are very slowly shifting off of the lines.
They are. But that's fine.
Okay.
All right. We got Slow Town versus Stressed Out.
Ah, the two childhood songs.
Yeah.
A lot of people actually call Stressed Out, like, later Slow Town. Or Slow Town early Stressed Out.
I like Slow Town a lot. I think it's one of my favorites off of Regional at best. I think it's just fun, kind of childhood, whimsy kind of feel. The fucking Charizard bit was a little silly, but it's fun.
It's silly in a fun way, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. This one's a little hard for me.
Slow Town, I think, also has that... wait, what the fuck does it do at the end? There's, like, a cool thing that happens towards the end, too, where, like, it's, like, screaming in the background, but he's, like, singing lightly over it, and, like, the singing lightly takes it over.
Yeah.
Honestly? I think I do like Slow Town a little bit more than Stressed Out.
Yeah, me too.
I think so. It's
Slow
weird.
Town?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Slow Town.
They're very similar songs, this one, so it's kind of easy to compare.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not, like, racking my brain trying to think of different aspects of the song.
Yeah.
Like, Stressed Out's produced better, but, like, I think I like the sentiment of Slow Town a little bit better.
It feels more like a childhood type thing.
For sure, yeah.
Like, the Stressed Out, great song, but I don't know.
Sorry, I'm just seeing the next one.
Yeah.
We'll get there when we get there.
Yeah, all right. We got Johnny Boy versus Holding On to You. This one's walks.
Really easy. Yeah, Holding On to You.
Johnny Boy kind of blows.
Johnny Boy walks away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Johnny Boy.
Stay down, Johnny Boy.
Yeah, Johnny Boy I kind of liked at one point, but nowadays that's also in my least favorites of them. Yeah.
For sure. All right, next we got Glowing Eyes versus Oh Miss Believer.
Oh.
I like Glowing Eyes a lot.
I like Glowing Eyes a lot too, but I love Oh Miss Believer. Like, that's honestly on the love level for me.
Yeah.
Glowing Eyes, it has its moments, but it's not like overall like, oh my gosh, I want to listen to Glowing Eyes right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Oh Miss Believer as well.
Yeah. It's a little close, but
Yeah.
it's
I agree.
yeah.
All right.
Oh Miss Believer is just beautiful.
It is.
Yeah.
Heavy Dirty Soul versus Semi-Automatic.
Wow. Yeah, it's Heavy Dirty Soul.
Yeah, Heavy Dirty Soul is such a fun. Well, I don't know if it's fun, but it's a good way to start it.
Yeah, it's one of the best songs on Trend or on Blurry Face for me. I like how it connects into like the lore as well, but like even so, it's just
great music video too.
Yeah, it's just a cool track. Like the whole death inspires me, like a dog inspires a rabbit quite a bit. It's also one of the only songs along with Goner that has like a time signature thing kind of happening towards the end. So yeah, I like that.
All right. Next we got No Chances versus Isle of Flightless Birds. A little harder for me, honestly.
This one's hard.
Yeah. I like No Chances a lot. I like the vibe of it. I like the chanting of like the bishops in it. But Isle of Flightless Birds is such a good way to end an album. And it's a weird one for them. I don't know, man.
There's a similar feeling I have for that other one that we were really weirded out by and conflicted by.
Yeah.
In terms for me, in terms of like, these are both good songs, but I think they both could have been done better.
Mm-hmm.
Because like they both have really cool ideas to them.
Yeah.
This is. Oh wow.
I like how intimidating Tyler sounds on No Chances as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the kind of rap parts to it.
The rap parts are great,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the chorus parts are cool too.
Yeah.
I think it could have hit a little bit harder in some way though.
If they would have put something other than Bounce Man right before No Chances, I feel like it would have hit a lot harder.
I remember, I think I talked about it on the Scaled and Icy episode, but I think No Chances could have been super cool as in an album if it had gradually gotten darker up until that point, and then like all of a sudden that chorus, the da 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 da, is like the lighter stuff, like from the beginning of the album or something. I think they could have been really cool in that aspect, but it's.
I don't know what to pick.
Honestly, I'm feeling Isle. Me personally,
Isle?
I really love that track. Even though there's issues I have with it.
Yeah.
And No Chances, I think it's good, but it feels a little bit confused.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can go Isle.
Cool.
All right.
Who won the last tie? Was it me?
You did?
I think I did.
Or no, I don't think we tied again. Did we?
We haven't tied like in a little bit.
No, we haven't tied since.
I'm pretty sure
the judge in hometown. So you still win the next one.
Oh really?
Yeah. All right. Next we have Good Day versus Addict with a Pen.
Ooh. Now this might be controversial. If we got 21 Pilots fans listening, because I've heard the fans say they hate Good Day and that they love Addict.
You don't like Good Day?
There's some fans that really don't like it. I really love it too. I think it's like the perfect way to open Scaled and Icy, and one of the highlights, if not the highlight, of the whole album.
Yeah.
For me, this is pretty easily Good Day.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I love Addict with a Pen.
It's
such a good song. I love his singing. I love the lyrics. But Good Day, for what it was going for with the album, I think it does a great job of what it was supposed to do.
I love his singing, and I love the lyrics on Good Day as well, though.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's just,
Yeah, I'm going to go Good Day on there as well. So,
yeah.
You can crucify us if you want.
But yeah, if we got clickies watching, that one may may upset some people.
All right, next we got, no, that was the last round. We got Lane Boy versus Nico and the Niners.
Ooh. Kind of similar in some ways.
Similar in some ways.
I'm not sure why, but they feel similar. Me personally, Nico's pretty solid on this one.
Yeah,
Lane Boy I like a lot.
Lane Boy is one of my favorites on Blurry Face.
Yeah, like the whole like drum outro is like honestly fantastic. It's got a really catchy, memorable hook, but like not all the lyrics are that amazing.
Not from the hood.
Yeah, also I'm not a big fan of like, I'm not from the hood, but I know a thing or two about Pain and Darkness, but also like the little horns that come in at one point, I'm not like huge on either.
Yeah.
But Nico is just an all-around fantastic track, so.
Nah, Nico takes this one.
Lane Boy definitely would have won against other things.
Yeah, for sure. But it's hard to go up against anything from Trench, let alone Nico and the Niners.
Right.
All
right, I think it's that one. Yep.
That one. All right. Fall Away versus The Judge.
Ooh.
This one's easy for me.
Is it?
Yeah. I love Fall Away. Fall Away is one of my favorite songs by them.
Cool.
So.
Because I was feeling the same way. I think The Judge is cool. I don't love everything about it, but Fall Away is like honestly a really solid early track from them.
It is.
Really good lyrics. I love the vibe of it too. It feels so cold. Yeah. Like it's
I love the fucking verses. His rapping is so good on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. Something about this one. Whenever I like revisit their self-titled project, I always look forward to this song.
Yeah,
because it's so fucking
I think it's like the second.
It is
one.
the second song, but I'm like, I can get through Implicit if I get to Fall Away.
Yeah.
Because Fall Away is so fucking good.
Yeah, Fall Away. Okay, when you said that was easy, I was a little scared. I was like, damn.
No. I'm not a self-titled appreciator like you are. But
self-titled enthusiast.
But I can definitely go for Fall Away any time of the day. Next we have Cut My Lip versus The Hype.
Two of the lower key moments on Trench.
Yeah, but easy for me, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
At one point I was really conflicted on both of these songs,
Mm-hmm.
but one of them has grown on me so much,
Mm-hmm.
like a lot.
Yeah.
And that's Cut My Lip.
Yeah.
Cut My Lip it's so creative. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't really feel like a lot of the other stuff on Trench, but like in a good way. Like it's not like Smithereens where it kind of feels out of place. It feels like it complements the stuff really well. And like the little switch up that happens towards the end too, like it's so good. I think
I have loved Cut My Lip since the first time I heard it on the album.
Oh really?
I loved how it sounded. I loved the vibe of it, and it's just grown on me since. Tyler gets a shout out from Josh at the beginning. Tyler is beautiful, and when it starts. I love how vibey it is.
Yeah,
and I'm definitely gotta go with Cut My Lip.
Cool. Yeah, me as well. Yeah. I'm glad we agree on that one. Cut My Lip, I actually, that's interesting that you liked it at first. I remember not really liking it.
Yeah, I remember that.
At first.
And I feel like I remember being like, really?
But that's probably the song that's grown the most on me, like, ever by then.
For
really
sure.
Good one.
All right, next we have Mulberry Street versus Neon Gravestones.
Oh,
very different vibe-wise.
Yeah. I know Mulberry is, like, one of your babies.
It is, but so is Neon Gravestones.
Yeah.
So this is a battle to the death.
A little bit.
For two of my children.
The battle of the death between your kids.
And I can't look. But whoever wins,
I like Mulberry Street a lot. I think it is one of the stronger songs on Scaled and Icy. I know some people have issues with the lyrics, but like the vibe of it is really nice to me. I really love the piano. I really love a lot of stuff about it. Neon Gravestones, though, is a powerhouse. And for me, it's definitely a couple tiers above or maybe just like a tier or a couple tiers above Mulberry Street for me personally. But what are you feeling over there?
Look, I love Mulberry Street.
Mm-hmm.
I used to live on one.
That's true.
It's so fun. I love the little part where he kind of just breaks it down in the middle, and it gets really slow, and then it goes back into Mulberry Street. I love that shit. I love the feel of it, but it doesn't make me feel as much as Neon Gravestones does every time I hear it.
Mm-hmm. Neon Gravestones is powerful.
It is fucking crazy powerful.
Like, honestly, if you are a 21 Pilots fan and you've watched this far, which if so, I mean, you're kind of crazy, but hello.
Welcome here.
Welcome. You should at least check out Neon Gravestones. Yeah. Like, the lyrics on that one kind of they speak on bigger societal issues than their usual like mental health and depression kind of stuff, which it does play into that obviously, but it speaks it in a bigger light.
I do think I have to go with Neon Gravestones here. Mulberry Street, you'll be missed. But
oh fuck, that next round there.
Yeah,
oh no,
it's gonna be rough.
We're getting into the battle of the trenches.
We're getting into the trenches here.
Yeah.
All right, next we have We Don't Believe What's on TV versus The Run and Go, which are on the same level for me.
Yeah, I feel very similar about these. Are both like concert songs.
Yeah. I think that
by that I mean like they're literally made for the concerts.
Yeah, for sure. I think that The Run and Go is a better song overall than We Don't Believe What's on TV. I think We Don't Believe What's on TV is a better concert moment than The Run and Go, but I think that The Run and Go is more fun to listen to.
I would agree. In a studio like listening, I think The Run and Go has more character to it. Has a cool key change, and normally I don't like key changes and stuff like that, so I think I would go Run and Go on this one. We Don't Believe It's on TV is good, but it definitely is more fun in a concert setting.
All right.
More fun to sing along to.
Yeah, for sure. The Run and Go moves on. Surprising to me. All right. Levitate versus Trapdoor.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh no.
This one's easy for me, but I can see how it'll be hard for you.
I hate to say it, but this one's also easy for me.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I hate to say it because it just kind of tramples. Levitate is so fucking good.
So good.
The
best Tyler sounded rapping.
The best rapping on any 21 Pilots track. Even Fantano admitted, he was like, yeah, I think he fucking killed that. He said that's one of the best produced like hip hop songs he's heard in a while.
Yeah, the switch up between Jumpsuit and Levitate is so fucking good.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The transition between the two, God, fucking kill me, dude. I love Levitate so much, and Trapdoor's beautiful, but Levitate is such a banger that it moves on hard for me.
Yeah, Trapdoor is really good, but Levitate is literally like peak moments in 21 Pilots. Like in terms like it's like peak rapping for them.
Yeah.
And like it's a nice and short track, but like the drums fucking kill it. The production in general is great. Tyler does amazing. The lyrics are fun. Yeah, it's Levitate. I love you, Trapdoor.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. Had to go at some point.
All right. Next, we have Migraine versus Taxicab. Yeah, it's a little for me.
Yeah.
So.
Taxicab is really sentimental.
It is.
And I really like the lyrics on it a lot. Migraine, I also really like the lyrics on. I think it's aged a little poorly, slightly. Like I'm not huge on like the wah, 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 like the sound of that instrument. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either, man.
It's weird. I this is a similar story of I like both these songs.
Yeah. The first 3 tracks on fucking they have a strong track record with first 3 tracks.
Yeah.
Like fucking Trench, Vessel, and I think Blurryface does too.
Blurryface I think has a strong 3.
Because I think it's Heavy Dirty Soul, Stressed Out, and Ride.
I think
I'm
so.
correct.
I could check it, but you continue your thought.
Yeah, I love Taxicab. I think it's really good.
Yeah.
It's man, it's a real tough one for me. But Migraine has a special place in my heart because Vessel for a long time before Trench came out was my favorite 21 Pilots album, and Migraine was always a very very looked forward to moment when I was shuffling through the discography, and it still is. And Taxicab I'll definitely listen to whenever it comes on, but Migraine I always got to sit through. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go Migraine on here.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. I really love the way Taxicab is delivered. Like I think it's a really good song. Like it has a lot of really good moments to it. And sometimes we'll fly, sometimes we'll fly away. Like that. The whole "Don't Be Gone." The chord progression is really nice. The rap is really good on it too. Migraine, I think for me personally, what I like most about Migraine is like the lyrics in like the second verse. Like I think like those are really fucking good lyrics. Like the whole Island of Violence type shit going on there. Really good stuff. I feel like I don't love as many things about it as I do with Taxicab. I think I like Taxicab just a little bit more in terms of like full song experience.
All right.
So
they can move on.
Yeah.
Taxicab.
That one goes to me. Colin's the next tiebreaker.
Yes, sir.
It's probably gonna kill something I love. It's okay.
Probably. All right, but we're going into we're getting to the semifinals, I think.
Isn't semifinals right before the finals?
You're right.
Yeah.
I'm wrong. Semifinals.
All right, we're getting there. But now all these songs are new, so we can go through them a little bit quicker.
All of them are old. We have Message Man versus Level of Concern Outside.
Ooh. Weird. But for me, it's Level of Concern Outside.
I think so, too.
Yeah. Message Man has really cool moments, but...
Yeah.
I like how... Oh, no, man.
What?
The way you had that panned at first, because the other Message Man said man message.
All right. Next, we have Ode to Sleep versus Shy Away.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a difficult one.
That's a thinker.
Shy Away, I love it. I think it's one of the best parts on Scaled Nicey, but Ode to Sleep, I don't know, man. I love it so much.
I feel like they're at like the same level of like quality in terms of like, I really like these are really well put together songs, but I think Ode to Sleep is more creative.
Yeah.
Okay. So like I think it goes to Ode to Sleep for me.
Cool.
Shy Away is good, but yeah.
All right. Next we have Chlorine versus Trees.
Oh man.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know. I gotta go with Chlorine.
Yeah, I was thinking of Trees in the concert setting again, but if we're going by like studio album, listening to these songs, it's Chlorine.
It's gotta be Chlorine.
Yeah.
I love Trees so much. It is such an iconic part of their discography, but Chlorine is just such a good listen every time.
Yeah.
All right. Next we have Slow Town versus Jumpsuit.
Man.
Wonder.
That's the one that I laughed at earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's jumpsuit.
Sorry,
Jumpsuit would have killed Stressed Out too.
Oh yeah,
clear.
no, for sure. Slowtown, you had you were surprised.
A surprise
move
come
on,
up. Yeah.
Yeah, Jumpsuit. Fuck, dude.
I think it may have been the only regional song to move on.
Yeah. Holding On to You versus Polarize.
This is easy for me.
Easy for me as well.
Yeah,
It's
Holding On to You. Yeah.
HOTY. Misbeliever versus Morph.
Oh man. Damn, dude.
It's gotta be Morph, man.
I know it does.
I gotta put her down.
Almost Believer.
Pick her out back.
You're gonna have to leave you out in the cold.
Yeah, she's gonna get hypothermia.
Yeah.
It's worth it for Morph.
It is. I love Almost Believer. I'm glad you made it as far as you did, but
yeah,
I knew you weren't gonna win.
Proud of you.
Morphous, yeah.
All right. Next we got Heavy Dirty Soul versus Ride.
There's aspects I love about both these songs and aspects I'm not as huge on for both of them. I think overall, I probably would give this to Ride, honestly.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Heavy Dirty Soul, I like it, but Ride is just...
Heavy Dirty Soul gets a little repetitive.
Yeah.
The chorus is good, but it's literally the same thing over and over and over again. So, like, on repeat listens, I'm not always into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Ride moves on. Ooh. Next we got Isle of Flightless Birds versus Truce.
Damn. Battle of the Closers.
It is, and it's kind of tough for me, honestly. I love Truce so much, but Isle I love as well. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I have the personal connection to Truce. I mean, I'm not saying you don't.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying that's a huge part of my factor for Truce.
Mm-hmm.
I personally think Truce is a better closer, and I love Truce a lot. You go with your gut, but for me, this is Truce.
I do agree. I think Truce does pull it out. Isle is very good. It's one of the highlights on there, self-titled, but I think Truce just it takes a little bit of a cakewalk here.
Yeah, something about Truce is just so beautiful.
It's probably nostalgia.
It's hardcore nostalgia for me, but I really like the lyrics about death in there too.
Yeah,
it's a really introspective.
It was on my graduation cap.
True.
Good Day versus Tearing My Heart. Good Day.
Yeah, it's Good Day.
Tearing My Heart does a good job of what it's trying to do, but Good Day I think works better in every other way.
Good Day. They're both kind of like, I guess, fun sounding songs. But I would really rather listen to Good Day.
Me too. All right.
Shout out to Tearing My Heart math version though, because that is like a superior version of it. Honestly.
Sure. Yeah. Next we got Nico and the Niners versus Car Radio, and Nico walks. Nico walks.
Honestly, I don't think so.
What?
I know this is the tie, the tie that you will win, but I will stand my ground here. Like I said, Car Radio is one of my favorites from them.
Look,
it's like the first one I heard from them. I think Car Radio has like the way it like builds up towards the end and everything, the screaming.
Yeah.
It feels like such a complete song, a complete experience. The lyrics are great on it. Nico's lyrics are, very lore heavy and everything. It also has a great like cool rap verse there and explosion, but for me personally, I love Car Radio. I think that's a better experience in my opinion.
I completely understand. Car Radio, again, iconic.
Yeah.
But Nico, I don't know, man. There's something about it that I just love so much.
You win the tie.
I gotta go with Nico.
You win the tie. It's all right.
Sorry, Car Radio. You're gonna stay stolen.
Like, I predicted it. I knew that tie was gonna kill a song I love, but it's okay.
All right, Fall Away versus Friend Please.
Fall Away.
Yeah.
Yep. Friend Please is good. Yeah.
Fuck.
Fall Away, as we talked before, though, it's
so good.
It's one of the best on that album.
All right.
Both from the same album.
Yeah. All right. Next we got Cut My Lip versus My Blood.
Aw.
Little kind of sad. I'm sad with either of these leaving.
Yeah.
But I think I like Cut My Lip more.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Let me search deep within myself because I was feeling in my soul, my blood,
which is completely understandable. I understand understand either argument for either song here. I love both of them, but I just love the vibe on Cut My Lip more.
I love the vibe on My Blood though as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for me, this one has to be My Blood.
All
Cut
right.
My Lip is fantastic. These are both highlights on Trench. So
Yeah. All right.
My Blood for this one. Then.
Goodbye. Cut My Lip.
I immediately use my upper hand in the tiebreaker. It's okay.
It's expected around this time.
Yeah, these are getting harder. So.
All right. Neon Gravestones versus
Oh,
Pet Cheetah.
Shit. Right. Another Trench showdown.
It
Goddamn.
is. I'm not surprised. Really.
Yeah.
But Trench songs moving on to the finals, I was fully expecting. And,
Okay.
Oh man, I don't know.
I think I know for this one. In terms of just like, I feel like impact. Like Pet Cheetah is a fucking banger.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. I mean, like we had it win against Leave the City. We praised it a lot.
Yeah.
And Neon Gravestones, but it's just a powerhouse, and I think is a really important track.
Yeah. Neon Gravestones is like Leave the City, but it does it better.
In a way, I know what you mean by that.
Like vibe and kind of like like just feeling wise. Neon Gravestones is like in the same realm as Leave the City.
I get what you mean. Yeah, I agree. I think it, for me personally, it is Neon Gravestones, not by much, and it's sad to put Jason Statham down, but
I think I do have to agree there. I think Neon Gravestones pulls it out just barely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Neon Gravestones.
Cool.
All right. The Run and Go versus Legend. Easy.
Yeah.
Legend.
It's Legend. Yeah. Legend once again. Powerful track. Run and Go once again. Concert song.
Levitate versus Goner.
Oh, that's easy for me.
It's Levitate.
Yeah, it's Levitate.
Yeah, I love Goner, but Levitate.
Goner's ending is arguably better than a lot of things on Levitate, but like it takes like 2 to 3 minutes to get there. So, yeah.
All right, Taxi Cab versus Redecorate. I don't know about this one.
Actually, kind of similar songs.
Yeah.
I feel.
I love Redecorate a lot. I love both of these songs a lot. And
Yeah.
I kind of have recency bias towards Redecorate.
Me too, but I'm trying to really fairly put it against Taxi Cab.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, honestly, I think this does go to Redecorate.
Mm-hmm.
I think the production is so good on it. It also has the impactful lyrics like Taxi Cab does.
Yeah.
But I think it's the vibe gets across better than Taxi Cab. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is the semifinals, people.
Cool.
All right. We got Level of Concern Outside versus Ode to Sleep, which is hard.
Yeah, this one may be hard for you. This one for me is pretty clearly Ode to Sleep. I think Level of Concern Outside is the superior version.
It is.
But Ode to Sleep is just a better song in general.
Yeah, I think that for the time that Level of Concern came out, I think it did a lot for me. It's a bop that I'll listen to any day, but I think Ode to Sleep does take this one.
Yeah. We in the quarterfinals right now, or is these the semifinals? Quarterfinals, I think. Yeah.
All right. Okay, Chlorine versus Jumpsuit.
Oh, fuck. All right. This is the first battle of, like, the titans.
Yeah. This is going to be bloody. And I don't know.
Holy shit. Okay, so we got to talk through this one.
Yeah, we do.
So Jumpsuit. It has, that explosive ending.
Yeah.
It's got that, at this point, iconic bass line that just drives the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the chant-along, jumpsuit, cover me. The explosion with the drums.
Gorgeous music video.
Yes. Chlorine, well, I wouldn't call it gorgeous.
Ned
but it
doesn't look great.
Yeah, it's still a cool music video.
Yeah.
But then there's Chlorine. It just has like that, like kind of like almost like grimy vibe to it a little bit.
I love the meaning behind Chlorine.
I love that as well. I really like the whole "Had You in My Coat Pocket."
Mm-hmm.
That whole part is fantastic. The ambient outro to it as well, like the "Can you build my house?" That whole section. Yeah.
Man.
Do you have any thoughts before I
Jumpsuit? These are like my two favorite tracks off of Trench.
Yeah.
And they're very high on my favorite 21 Pilots tracks in general.
Agreed.
but like fighting against each other, I think Jumpsuit does so much to start that album and to just, bring us into that era that I think it takes Chlorine just barely. I love Chlorine so much, but Jumpsuit is so good.
Yeah, I mean, these are both fantastic tracks. I'm trying to think of like the negatives I have for either of them.
I don't have any for either, so
I think I have very slight ones for both. In Chlorine, when it's doing like the let the vibe or whatever, like when it's like transitioning to the ending, I think that goes on slightly a little too long, just slightly. In Jumpsuits, when it gets to the bridge, the I'll be right there, that whole part, I'm not huge on the effect on Tyler's voice in that part. Okay. Even though I do love it. So like I think if I'm thinking like that, the bridge like lasts longer in Jumpsuit. So I think Chlorine slightly edges for me, like very slightly. I think you win the tiebreaker though. So
okay.
I am cool with whatever. I hate either of these songs leaving.
Yeah, me
but
too.
If you feel strong about Jumpsuit, well, I mean, I don't think either of us feel strong about either, but
no.
If that's what you're going with, then yeah, that'll be a tiebreaker then.
All right. Okay, we got Holding On to You versus Morph.
Ooh. I mean, Holding On to You is great.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
It was my favorite 21 Pilots song for a long time.
Yeah, it's really good. I think my main thing with it is I think the lean with it, rock with it part is not as strong as the rest of the song.
Right.
Yeah. And it goes on for a while.
But Morph is perfect.
Morph is like I've been saying, it's like peak. Yeah. It's Morph.
All right. Okay, we got Ride versus Truce.
Ride versus Truce.
I think Truce takes this one.
Yeah, Truce is kind of easy for me there. Yeah. Ride is cool. I don't have any emotional connection to it though.
Okay. Next we have Good Day versus Nico and the Niners.
Oh, this one's actually tough.
Is it?
I think so.
I don't know, man. I love both of these songs.
I love both.
Nico more.
Yeah, as I'm really searching in my soul, Nico. Yeah, I can't have Good Day win over Nico. Good Day is great. I think it's perfect.
If you were being crucified for that versus Tearing My Heart, then we're really getting crucified.
Well, no, it was Good Day versus Attic with a Pen. That we'd be crucified over.
No, I think we would have been crucified more if we chose Good Day over Nico.
Yeah, Nico is great.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Next we got Fall Away versus My Blood. Ooh.
Fall Away versus My Blood.
That's rough.
I think purely on production and just like overall impact, I think My Blood's the better song. Fall Away is great. The raps are really great on it, but like, I mean, you don't need to run, stay with me. Like it's so good.
Yeah.
Like I love everything about My Blood.
It is.
Pretty much.
Okay, yeah, it's My Blood.
Yeah, Fall Away. Yeah, really good run. Really good run.
Glad to see a original, self-titled song
for
stick
sure.
around. All right, Legend versus Neon Gravestones.
God damn it!
Two heavy ones.
I love you, Legend. Legend, you are a legend.
Yeah.
It's such a good song, such a sweet tribute to his grandpa.
Yeah.
But Neon Gravestones, also a tribute to old people. In general. I think once again, I think the impact it really brings Neon Gravestones forward.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right.
Legend, I think you were in like a scene in Power Rangers or some shit.
But what was it in?
I think it was Power Rangers.
Was it?
I've never seen that movie. I just remember hearing about it.
No, because I don't think it was Power Rangers. Wasn't it like Bumblebee or something like that?
Oh. Maybe.
It was either that or it was Transformers or Power Rangers. I don't know.
I forgot about that Bumblebee movie.
I know the Jumpsuit was in Riverdale, though. That's even more iconic.
Even more iconic, yes.
All right. Levitate versus Redecorate.
Similar names.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. Emotional or banger?
Yeah. What if one was if you had to choose between listening to either one of these for right now, which one are you feeling?
Am I feeling sad or am I feeling in a banger? I mean, in my soul, I am feeling Levitate, honestly.
I think I am too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Redecorate is great. It's the most trench-sounding track on Scale and Icy.
Yeah, it is.
And it's really good. It made it this far, so it has to be pretty good.
Yeah.
But Levitate is, like, once again, like, next level.
Right.
All right, we're going into semifinals, I think.
Yes.
Or is next round
these
semifinals?
I don't know. There's too many.
Okay.
All right.
We're not quite at, like, the final two, so.
No. We got Ode to Sleep versus Jumpsuit.
Yeah. Yeah. It's easy to compare since they're both openers. Ode to Sleep, fantastic.
Yeah.
But Jumpsuit, next level.
It takes it so hard. Okay. Next we have Morph versus Truce.
Oh, fuck. Oh, man. And I love you, Truce.
Yeah, take her out back.
Yeah. I love Truce will always forever be my personal favorite. Like, just like, I love it. But, like, objectively speaking, Morph is so much better on, like, every level. I mean, it's... Yeah, on every level except emotional impact for me, Morph wins.
Yeah.
So it's got to be Morph.
It's got to be Morph.
Love you, Truce.
Love you, Choose. All right, next we got Nico versus My Blood.
Nico versus My Blood.
Fucking goddamn it! Sorry, I've never done this before. There we go. Nico versus My Blood. I don't know, man. This one's a little difficult for me, but
this one is a little difficult. Yeah. I kind of feel somewhat similar, I think, about both songs, where in terms of, like, they are both great bangers.
Yeah.
I think when I'm searching within myself, I'm slightly leaning towards Nico.
I think I am too.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Nico moves on.
Damn. This gets really sad towards the end.
It's really a battle of the trenches here.
A little bit, yeah.
Neon Gravestones versus Levitate. Fucking fuck! I'm not gonna show it to you. It's Neon Gravestones versus Levitate.
Well, we'll announce the final four because I think that's next.
It is.
Neon Gravestones versus
Levitate.
Oh yeah, Neon Gravestones. Oh my god! Oh man!
I'm not surprised by this, but okay. Final four are all gonna be trench songs.
They're all gonna be trench. Yeah, yeah, it makes sense. God damn, Levitate versus Neon Gravestones.
Yeah. I think in my heart I go Levitate.
Looking within myself, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
It's so weird to say it, but I think it is Levitate. Yeah.
Like Neon Gravestones, important fucking song.
I know. I've been talking the whole time for Neon Gravestones. Like it's such an impact, and Levitate has no impact, but it's like. It's just so good.
It is. It's so fucking good. Yeah, Levitate.
God damn.
Sorry, Neon, but we're putting you in the ground.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Our final four. They are Jumpsuit, Morph, Nico and the Niners, and Levitate.
Damn.
Yeah, not surprising.
No, it's not.
But our first round.
These are basically all the singles too.
It's Jumpsuit versus Nico.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
It's not from...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's Jumpsuit versus
bracket.
Nico.
Jumpsuit versus Nico. Well...
Released in tandem.
Yeah, and I actually alluded to it at the beginning of when we first talked about Nico, saying how it just kind of gets overshadowed by Jumpsuit. And I think it's still true. Like, Jumpsuit is just so good, and Nico is... pretty good. Yeah. Well, no, it's also really good.
Jumpsuit walks here.
Yeah, it's Jumpsuit.
All right.
I don't think I've ever seen a bracket do that where it combines the other sides first.
It's just a lot. It was 80 songs. So, Morph versus Levitate. It's got to be Morph.
It's Morph. It's Morph.
Yeah.
Because Morph also has the good rapping, but also the lyrics are fantastic on Morph.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
We have Jumpsuit versus... Here's what the bracket looks like, by the way.
Yeah, just zoom in.
It's kind of hard.
No, I'm saying for them to zoom in.
We have Jumpsuit versus Morph here.
Yeah, the final two, Jumpsuit versus Morph.
In my soul, I am feeling one. In my soul, I am feeling one.
I'm feeling one as well, but
damn,
I think they're different.
They may be. And since this is the last one, how about we do a rock paper scissors?
Yeah,
If we tie on this one,
I was gonna say.
All right, we're gonna say it on the count of 3. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Jumpsuit.
Morph. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, jumpsuit. I love. Once again, like I said, in the bridge, I have that one little tiny gripe of not loving the vocal effect. But Morph is just on all levels. It's just so good.
Look, I think both these are perfect songs to me.
Yeah.
So
we gotta do it though.
We gotta do it.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay.
You want to do best 2 out of 3?
Should we? Okay.
Well.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay. All right. Sorry, audio listeners. We are 1-1 right now in rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Fuck! No! No! No!
Damn.
No!
So.
No.
It was a really, really strong run for Jumpsuit. But our final one, the top of our bracket, is Morph by 21 Pilots. Right off. It's getting a nice blue little thing.
Yeah. Is that showing?
I don't know.
Morph wins the bracket.
Morph wins the bracket. All right.
Oh, man.
How fucking long is this?
Probably like
Oh
2
shit,
hours
this
long.
is our longest episode.
That's insane.
Woo! We still got Song of the Week.
Yeah, we do.
All
right. Yeah, that was fun though.
That was fun. I'd be happy to do that with other artists.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe we'll limit some.
Yeah,
songs
we'll probably won't do
more.
as many songs.
Yeah,
next time.
That was a lot.
But or if we do, we'll get straight into it instead of talking about our weeks. But.
Instead of dicking around with our personal lives.
Fuck that.
But Song of the Week, Colin,
you
are first this week.
I listened to that Gemini Rights album. I'm gonna go with the big radio hit right now and big TikTok hit. I'm gonna go with Bad Habit by Steve Lacy.
All right. Woo!
Bad Habits by Ed Sheeran.
I bite my tongue, it's a bad habit.
All right. Bad Habit by Steve Lacy. What'd you think, Mike?
I mean, I've heard the chorus a lot on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's a really strong chorus. I like the switch up, though, a lot, too. I did not know that was a thing. Really good.
It's a nice vibe.
Yeah,
I like
it's a
the
good
song
vibe.
lot.
Yeah.
It's pretty much how the album feels, and I like that about it. It's just that nice little vibey. It's not too long. It's not the song goes on a little long, but I do like it throughout. Yeah, I like that song quite a bit.
Yeah,
so
it's a good song.
Yeah,
cool.
All
right,
what you got?
What's the deal with? I don't know.
What's the deal with airplane food, Kramer?
I've never seen Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I listened to Sgt. Pepper's yesterday, and that's pretty much the only new thing that I've listened to. So I have to sneeze. Fuck. Okay. Never mind. It's gone. But the one thing that surprised me, because I feel like I've never heard anyone talk about this song, but I thought it was gorgeous, was "She's Leaving Home." I think that's one of my favorite songs I've heard from them. So yeah, "She's Leaving Home" by the Beatles.
We gave her most of our lives.
All right, "She's Leaving Home" by the Beatles.
The Beatles.
What did you think of hearing that for the first time?
You know, I've never even heard of the Beatles before.
I know.
But the song was beautiful. No,
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite Beatles songs, honestly.
Yeah.
It is so beautiful.
I have never heard anyone talk about this song like ever before. I swear to God. And like I was listening, I was like, "This is gorgeous. What song is this?" I was like, "I don't even recognize that title."
Yeah. No,
yeah.
It's slept on, but it's so good.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
the strings are beautiful. I really love the falsettos and the shit like that there, and it's so good.
It's a whole story. It's just
yeah,
chef's kiss.
It is a chef's kiss.
Yeah, Sgt. Pepper is a great album.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, cool.
Well, we've already kept you guys a long time. If you made it this far, thanks. That's really cool. We're glad you enjoy 21 Pilots or enjoy us enough to put up with 21 Pilots. Yeah. At one point, Takeover Tour was our longest episode, so it makes sense that...
I think it was taken over by something, though.
I think it was taken over by Kendrick's episode.
Was it Mr. Morale?
Mr. Morale, yeah.
But 21 Pilots is back on top, bitches.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar. More like Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah. 21 Pilots weren't even raised in that. Okay. Anyways, yeah. Thanks for sticking by. If you're watching or listening on streaming services, thank you. That's awesome.
We love you.
Yeah. There's somewhat of a visual to this episode,
Yeah.
so if you want to come see that or come see our gorgeous faces, you can come over to the YouTube under the same name. And in the description you can find links to other stuff too, such as links to the Song of the Week playlist where you can see She's Leaving or Bad Habit. Sorry, I completely blanked right there. Or Bad Habit by Steve Lacy. You can find that in individual playlists, or we have a combined playlist with all of our stuff and all of our guests. A lot of music in there.
Yeah.
Tons and tons and tons. Yeah, there's also links to the Twitter page and the TikTok page, all run by his truly. How do you say yours truly? But
by this fucking loser.
By this fucking loser.
I think that's how he translates it.
He's also got his album of the year page down there, as well as his Instagram review page, as well as his Letterboxd.
Yeah, come see what I think about movies.
Yeah, I
just watched American History X last night.
Oh shit,
that was crazy.
Yeah,
really good though.
I only know about the curb stomping.
Yeah,
so. No.
I knew about that too. I knew it was a good movie.
Yeah,
but damn, it was really well acted. Edward Norton, great fucking actor. But yeah, good movie.
Damn. Maybe I'll have to watch that at some point. But honestly, I saw that scene on YouTube when I was somewhat younger, and that's kind of scarred me a little bit. So,
yeah.
Yeah, that's and then also for me, you can go stream my album. This one that's been back here this whole time, Coping Mechanism. You can go stream the whole thing. I got links to Spotify and Apple Music.
Open Mechanism.
Open Mechanism. Got those. Actually, that proves that I did center that correctly because the first letter is missing and the last letter is missing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go listen to those. Go stream it. He bought it, so I mean. But do those. I have my album of the year page down there as well as my Instagram. I think that's all I've got down there. I don't know.
TikTok?
Yeah, I think my TikTok's down there too. If you want to hear me talk about the Beatles in 60 seconds.
Yeah, go listen to his music.
Yeah.
Do it.
Most importantly, that.
Motherfuckers.
Support only one coping mechanism.
Yes. Fuck Willow Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's she have to cope for?
She's bald just like her mother.
Damn.
Come after me, Will.
Wow. Leave Will's wife's name. I
didn't even say her name, Jada Pinkett Smith.
Damn. Yeah, cool. This is a long one. Yeah. So, you got anything else?
Nope. Come for me, Will.
Yeah.
I'll show you what I showed Kurt.
And I will sue your ass. So, yeah. Take that.
Bye.